What's up, everybody? We live. It's live action.
What's
What's going
happening?
on?
Living the dream, right?
Don't look like
yeah,
you in the office today, babe. What's going on? You riding?
we're riding now. I had to go to the doctor for some more top secret technology.
Oh, getting that top secret technology, he said. Like he had some pretty good top secret technology Saturday from what I see. I missed the race, but got your first place in the first time out horseshoe race, huh?
That's right. Pup did good. Impressed me. Took me on a ride.
It looked good, man. Handle like it turns left pretty good.
It'll at least turn left on a bank turn.
Yep, that
Yeah,
was pretty good, pretty quick. You got first place in the small tire. You ain't remember one class?
yep, one class. Didn't run it to death this time.
There you go. That was
Uh, Second, but man, the real surprise, my man Jackson got third, baby. Third in A
in,
class.
in the new straight line truck they called it, right?
No, in the aggravator.
Oh, that Jackson. Dang it. I was thinking Michael Jackson.
Yeah, no.
I
Shoot,
was
he did.
thinking Jackson.
That's even another surprise. But we got to shoot Jackson some love on that third place in A class because I think there was 11 or 12 of us in that class. So
That's
it was,
that's pretty good.
yeah,
I saw
man.
some decent videos. I'm trying to
I hope
shoot.
somebody got a video of me better than Logan. I should have sent her to the middle.
Yeah, you get. I saw a pretty decent one.
Man, it was a good track. Godfather paid out good. Good time. It was muddy.
Pretty good. Uh-oh, signal.
Get out. Put in there. Subsoiler.
Yeah, I heard
Chisel it up,
he added some water. It was pretty dry when y'all got there, I believe. He kind of added some water and salted up and got a little boggy for you, I believe, what they said. I missed it.
Yeah, man. It was amazingly dry. I pulled up and I was like, oh no, nobody's here because they told us to park in the pecan field, right? Well, there was like
Yeah.
two trucks in the pecan field. And I was like, oh no. And then we looked right and everybody was parked where we're supposed to be. And I don't know, there's probably 30, 40 trucks at least there. It was a good turnout, man.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good crowd, man. That's awesome.
Right.
I hate we missed it.
Nobody got stuck or anything like we were worried about. And like I said, Blaine had to even add a bunch of water to the track.
Yeah. That's what they said, man. Said it was dust. It surprised me with some dust coming up around the turn, man.
Yeah.
They must not got the rain we got.
No, the bottom of the turn, if you went deep, you would have been in some serious water.
Yeah.
But spankings on that turn, that water won't stay up on it. But yeah, some of them guys, though, I heard them bang first gear in that turn coming back.
Oh yeah.
Straight away after the turn. So there was definitely some mud there.
It was pretty good. That's pretty. He had a good truck count. Like it paid out pretty good. That's a good little race there.
Yeah, man.
Hate we had to miss it. The old Great wasn't there.
Off the top of my head, I believe Corey got first in B class.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, did it? And then Michael Todd, they call him, right? Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I think they call him Michael Todd's what they call him.
Yep. Man. David Hewlett, what you been doing, Bo?
The truck a turn.
That boy is driving that truck.
Yes, sir. And it'll turn. Said he had no brakes when he come out in the hole. Took out some corn Saturday, I think he said.
Yeah, I heard he went way up in the cornfield. I did not see the second pass.
Yeah.
But, he looked at me and he's like, I'm gonna send it. I was like, dude, don't send it. You gotta get used to that. He goes, I'm gonna take that turn just like you. Watch this. I was like, oh God.
He did pretty good. I saw some videos of his too. It's turning pretty good.
He did real good. I think he ran a 22, I believe.
Yeah. They just ain't got nothing for that old cheese puff, man. That cheese puff cutting heads, baby.
Cheese puff was on a roll again.
I think Taz and them took on the first place too in the V-Tread also, I believe.
Yes, they did. Taz won V-Tread with some awesome passes. I think they changed the gear ratio in that thing a little bit.
Yeah.
It's turning some RPMs now, and it means business.
That might be that JBE engines they got tuning in that thing. You don't ever know.
That JBE4 power, right?
Yeah, man, turning good, turning good.
Letting
They
it eat.
I'm trying to get Tony on here. I sent him the link. He go in chat, get his race out here. We got what?
Got
2
third.
weeks?
Yeah, next weekend.
Yeah, got a weekend off, and next weekend it'll be the triple threat. The next points race we'll be going to.
Yep. Old Mike Wallace, we hadn't seen him out in a long time.
He was out there. Did he win? Did he win? Did he place? I thought he won.
Yeah, that's what I was about. We were about to talk about Big Tire. I don't remember who won third in B class, but C class, Mike Wallace won.
Yeah.
18 and a 20. I hope they post the times.
I hadn't seen no times yet.
Times kind of compare.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
It wasn't too late neither. Y'all didn't.
The winners ran. I think Corey ran a 19 and a 20 or something like that. I think I ran an 18-0 and an 18-4 or something like that.
You're getting pretty consistent there, Bubba. It's pretty good.
Taz outran us all. I do not know if Taz ran, but I bet Taz would hurt us all.
Yeah. JB's tuned in. He can tell us.
That's right. He knows. How fast did that Taz run, JB? We know fast, but do you remember the time? Probably a 16, something, I would
imagine. Yeah, he's pretty.
They had a good 1-ton turnout.
They had a bunch of 1-ton trucks, you said? I mean.
Yeah, they had a pretty good 1-ton turnout.
Dang.
I think it's 6 of them, I'm pretty sure.
They all ran the same class, so they all ran them together?
Yeah, the only mega was Twitty, so he just kind of came and put on a show, you know?
Yeah, okay.
So
I see he had some clay on the bumper. So he said he had a good night. He drug the hitch. I guess it's the little hook or whatever on the back.
I know Twitty's not much for the flat track, but I tell you what, you get him out there to make a hit on the flat track and he rides one of those 200-foot wheelies, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty good show, ain't it?
Trip the timer with the back tires, you know, come on.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good. They I also see the Powerpuff race. I think a Hare won that also, I believe.
Yep, I believe Kristen,
one of them.
I believe.
Won it in the side-by-side, I think. Jeffrey's daughter. That's pretty good. I hate you missed that race.
Got her a big check, you know.
Uh-huh. And it wasn't too late of a night, I don't believe. They didn't have any problems, so they got out there pretty early, pretty quick too.
Yeah, no, it wasn't bad. They started at 6, and I think by 10, I think probably the racing was over by 9:30. But then you know, y'all all know how much Johnny Martin likes mud, so he wanted to get the kids wet, so he was throwing out money to get the kids running the mud hole.
There you go. He didn't have it. The Thunder wasn't out there, bro. They didn't bring a truck.
Didn't have it. He said he was going to bring it, and it was leaking fluid.
Dang.
Leaking antifreeze on the floor. He thinks it's a freeze plug or something.
A freeze plug. I see Hammer said he'll see us in Orangeburg next weekend. That's going to be speaking of Orangeburg, that's going to be a good one.
Yep. Triple threat car race.
2 days, 2 nights of racing. Is the Saturday going to be nighttime too? Is it time that starts Saturday, you know?
I believe it's like 6.
It's gonna be late. Make a whole weekend, full weekend of it. I just talked to my man and asked him, did he crush my beater car yet? And he said, nope, you just got to come get it. So we ready.
That's good. You got your car, man. Get you warmed up for that horseshoe.
The cheese puff is gonna be ready. I might need to borrow a ride, man. I'm missing some parts.
You still got the motor out of that thing, man?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just missing some parts. I ain't said nothing about no motor out.
He's missing some major parts.
Yeah. Some bearings. You know how you got to refreshen them things up. 7 years of racing that 7 years worth of passes on that thing. So
that's what we got going on. I think it's 8. I think it was refreshed 5 years ago.
Yeah, so we said we're gonna refresh it, and then you get into the getting parts issue. So
dang it. Parts issue. Well, hopefully get them squared away. How about the Ori Rebel?
I think he's got the motor in. I think it's ready to go. He's waiting on. I think he put his headers in. I believe it's going to be ready. It'll be ready for this weekend, next weekend. He was calling, trying to get trying to find him a Airbnb. I'm trying to hook him up with somewhere so he ain't got to drive back home Saturday. Friday night, I guess you can. Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just got a hotel up there because
that's gonna be.
It's almost 2 hours home from me. So.
Yep, that's gonna be some good racing, and that's really gonna kick off a lot of racing here.
Yeah.
For the next month or so.
Going back to back to back again, you know.
September's gonna be pretty full too. We got Orangeburg, then we'll go to, is it Little Dude? No, we go to Branch on the 7th.
Yep. So have you talked to some of the family members and stuff? Do we have any of the family members coming? I know we're gonna have some of the
I'm trying.
coming.
Yep, I'm trying to work on it. I got a couple I gotta talk to, and I'm gonna try to get a little something for them. I got a little idea. If anybody's got any pistons or something they want to get rid of, old ones, hit me up. Let me get them. We're gonna try to make something just to give them, have a little ceremony or something for the family. Do a little something. Show them our appreciation for what they had. Help us build here, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I know a lot of those guys left a hole in the racing when they left.
It's gonna be a good, and it might affect.
Yeah, we went there.
I'm hopefully we can get a couple of them guys as trucks and run.
That's right. Some
I'm
of them
hoping.
big Fords, that'd make JBE happy, wouldn't
it? Yep. And I don't know. I think I heard somebody bought Mr. Frank's. Somebody's got Mr. Frank's trucks too. So,
dude, we got to find out who's got them and get them to bring them.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. See, Mr. Hammer might be able to help us out with that. I don't know.
I know a race I'd like to see. I don't know if Chopper Blocker or Dustin's watching, but I'd like to see Aftershock and Thunderstruck go head to head on the flat track a couple times.
That'd be a good little race.
A good little race.
Yep, we try.
Lock horns, you know.
Yeah, we working on some added money from that race. Pretty good added money. I'm gonna get that posted up. Figure how we're gonna divvy that out. What all we gonna run? Because I don't think they've quite decided on that flat track yet. We'll see. I don't. Because if we ain't just one class, I don't see. If we ain't having like one or two classes on that flat track, I don't see no reason to, with 3 or 4 trucks. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And the moving and all that. So
might be just a mud.
It's gonna be the pits are perfect. They level good. And Johnny Martin said he wants to run Thunder in the mud.
There you go.
So we might have a unlimited run what you brung mud hole. How about that?
A let it eat class.
Yeah, we're moving it back to 200 foot. So and it'll be great.
Got enough.
Yep.
How about Gavin? You talked to Gavin?
It's he's I think both trucks might be ready by then.
Oh, there we go.
He's trying. He hopes no one. I lied. Gavin's going to Ireland, I think, September.
Okay.
September, October. One of them he's been missing. But I think the trucks, Patrick's just got some little odds and ends of type on it, but he's getting it ready. He'll be ready to rock and roll the new purple haze, get him in there. Right. Hopefully they can get some of these Georgia boards to come down. They get some. We ain't seen them all year. I heard they got a new red truck up there. They got the motor back in.
Uh-oh.
But I don't know if they just want to run all they want to run is the flat track, I believe so.
Yep, that's what I was about to say. A lot of them guys want to run the flat track.
But I think we got some pretty good money to add to it. So
Steve and Ray Meeks and Rick Giddens, they'll be like, hey, mud.
Yeah, we forgot about them fellas. We ain't gonna leave them fellas out. hopefully we'll see them all next weekend. Because I hope they know is that they got to run Friday night to get in to get all the points. So
Yeah,
at least win the race.
you gotta run Friday night. You won't be able to win if you don't. For the triple threat, they're gonna have straight up horse class, I believe, too.
They're gonna run a horseshoe class also.
I believe so. I could be wrong on that. Tony's supposed to come on, I believe. Let us know.
Yeah, I sent him the link. He said something about he was in and out of service or something. Out of signal. But we'll get him on him if we don't.
Just come run the horseshoe though. Come run the whole thing. See what your truck's really got, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody only want to run what they know their truck can win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I only want to run what I know my truck can win. Well, man, you can have an all-around truck for sure.
Oh, there's a bunch of them. Some of them they think ain't all-around trucks, but if you drive them in them, they are all-around trucks.
No, some of them are just flat track. They can't do. They're one-trick pony.
Right? Yeah, but some people got some trucks. They want to be one-trick ponies, but like I said, the last 10 this past weekend.
That was impressive. That boy,
you know, Hammer want to know.
You know what the problem was? The last few races, they told me what it was. You know, I was running back.
Oh yeah.
Did they tell you?
Yeah, I know.
Guys, if your truck's not making power and it's like running out of fuel, it sounds like change your fuel filter, Bo.
All kind of filters. Change them all.
Change them filters.
It won't run with no fuel, Bo. I promise you it won't run with no fuel.
That thing's full of rust. They don't like it.
But he got it running now, man. That's good. Hammers won't know about the flat track. We still decide. I'm trying to see. I don't know what they want to do. Because Daddy even don't want to win one race on the flat track and then have to move everything over.
Yeah, and you don't want to do one stuff and then nobody show up. And see, that's the problem with that happens a lot with the limited trucks.
That's right.
Unfortunately.
We will have an outlaw class, either in the mud hole or on the flat track. It will be an outlaw class for you, Hammer. And it ain't gonna be no full of water mud hole neither. It's gonna be a pretty straight good mud hole. So and I think I say the classes we thought about running this thing, it's be a street class, a 0 to 38 class, 0 to 44 class, a horseshoe class, a V-tread class, and then the outlaw class. How we decided.
That sounds fun. I like that.
So all them fellas is want to jump on these small blocks with the bigger tires. Here's your opportunity right here.
Yep. Come beat up on them, right, VG?
Yep. And then you can run the horseshoe also. And
yep. I know I'll run that for sure.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be a little closer turn here. What you stoplight or something, Bo?
Yeah.
What? Don't get no tickets and nothing speeding.
Yeah, I get in trouble. Just sitting here, stop. Oh, I forgot to go.
That's gonna be fun. I'm ready for the beater car racing that Friday night and Saturday. That's gonna be a good one too.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what all the trucks have too. On all the different events. What can you do in the flat track? And then what do you have in a straight hole? Tony says it's going to be muddy, so will some of them go slow and some of them skim? Will they all go to the what'll happen?
And another thing, man, we had a good little break, so I guarantee people done added some stuff and found some little more horsepower and stuff. That did some changes, so
yep,
it's gonna be interesting.
If you're not, better watch out, right?
That's right. That's right.
Getting better, right?
Are they gonna run Friday night? They gonna run that off the tree, or how they gonna run just times on the flat track?
Yeah, just your fastest pass.
Here we got my man coming. I got him clicked on right here, right now. Boom, there he is.
How are y'all today?
What's up, Tony? You made it, man. What's going on, Bubba?
Yeah, the Freightliner trying to get some parts, and I'm on the way back to the house now.
Good deal. I got everybody driving. Y'all drive safe. Pay attention where you're going.
Yeah, don't let your phone and crash.
Well, I'm up here in Columbia. People can't drive, period, so it don't really matter.
It might kind of help you out. You might not see some stuff, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. Hell, I was on the way up here and was getting off on 77 off of 26, and one of them North Carolina drivers just cut right across in front of me, right across the front bumper. I said, well, it is what it is.
Damn Yankees.
Yeah.
So y'all getting everything ready? Y'all getting everything ready, Tony, for next weekend? Yeah, next weekend.
Yeah, next weekend. Yeah, we gotta go over there. I'm probably gonna go over there Sunday. And start working on some stuff, seeing what we got, what we need, what else we can do, how we gonna make it better. I like the way the pits were last time, except for the one pit. It was a little bit too deep, but hopefully it's done dried down a little bit. And but there will be mud there. I can tell you that. I did last time. But we will have mud there. I can promise you that.
Mud is always good.
How long did it? I said we like mud. How long did it take y'all to get the mud off Blaine's?
It's
Some
still
of that
on
stuff
there.
was other stuff was.
It's still on there. Fred got his truck clean. Evelyn's truck's most of the way there. She started back at school. She didn't get time to wash hers yet. The snowman is still dirty. The 1 ton ain't even close to the water hose. Yeah, it was bad. I wish Blaine would mix a little bit of sand or something a little bit softer in there to soften that mud up, make it a little bit easier to wash off.
That's some good one, ain't it? I think that concrete.
So
yeah, remind me of Branchville mud is what it reminds me of.
That's that good old school mud, man. That old school hog pen mud. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I can do that.
It's tough. There ain't no doubt about it. If you go dig through that one, you better have a good motor and transmission, is all I can tell you. But everything. I like the sand clay myself. The red clay, I can put water in it, make it soupier, make it easier to wash off. But everybody likes the different flavors, kind of like Toyota, Chevrolets, and Dodges. Everybody likes their own.
Yeah, I like going to different tracks and them have different stuff.
I like the way it makes it. I like the way it makes the yard look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of black mud here, a little bit of clay over there, a little bit of sand clay over there, some seashells from Little Dew. I mean, you got all kind of stuff.
A little bit of everything in the yard, ain't it?
Where was that place we did our final for the first year of the DOT series on?
North Georgia, was it? Not North Georgia.
Mud City, Worcester.
Mud City. There you go.
Yeah, it had the strip of glitter mud.
Yeah, that shiny mud. That's right.
Yeah.
When we took the Black Ranger apart and put the body on the 1 ton, we found a bunch of that mud still in the truck because that was the last place where it ran.
Dang.
I said, look, it's that strip of glitter mud. Jeffrey said, where'd we get that from? I said, that'd be Mud City.
Yep. That's that gold in it, man, out the mountains up now.
That super red mud too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was dark red. It stained the snowman. When we didn't run the snowman down there. It stained that Black Ranger, I can tell you that. It was still on there.
It'll stain the hell out your tires if you don't get it off, for sure.
Yeah, Purple Power don't want nothing on that. I guess we need to talk about the lineup and everything, because I've had so many people call me and ask me about what we're doing, how we're doing, how we're running. All right. Friday night, we're going to run all the flat tracks. Do y'all have the belts and stuff for the triple threat, or what y'all doing with that this year?
We did not get belts this year.
Okay. All right. Who all running triple threat? Do we have any cut tire trucks coming? How many street trucks we got coming to go run? If y'all wouldn't mind, message me on my personal messenger so I can get a count of how many people we're gonna have in what classes. So I kind of got an idea of what we got going.
I think you actually might have a good street truck count.
Yeah.
Genuine stuff message. And think Scotty and them were bringing a few of them up with them.
Okay. All right.
I know
Yeah,
the
plan on running.
All
All right. I plan on running the flat track Friday night and the beater car race. We're going to split the beater car race this time. Trucks and SUVs and cars. No convertibles. You got to have a working battery in it. So that means it'll crank without a boot box.
Hey, I don't like that rule.
Yeah, well, that rule is what got me to jump out and run. So, yeah, that's why that rule got put in there. It wasn't because of you, BT. It was because of me. And please don't get out of the car. I know, I screwed up. That was my fault. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. I've caught so much shit about that. But
now we know why. Now we know why we don't want anybody getting out of the car, right?
yeah. I use me as an example. All right. Yeah, I've been used as a bad example more than once in my life. Okay. So
What not to do?
don't do this. Okay. But the like I said, I'd like to have. I want them all to crank without a boost box. That way, if something happens, you can fire it back up. Either get out of the way or get back in the race.
Yep.
Try not to purposely hit people and pit people, Jeffrey.
Corey.
Rubbin's racing, have a good time. Try not to hurt each other, okay?
Yep.
But we are going to split the classes, like I said, truck and SUVs, and we're going to have cars. $750 for first place for each one of those. I talked with Candy about it earlier. We were going to add 500 to each class. V-treads, I'm going to sit down and talk with y'all. When we get there, I'm probably going to add a little bit more to that for y'all. But it will be 500 per class that we're going to add and the entry fees. So
that's a good bit of money, y'all. So come get it.
Yep.
Show up.
All right. I want to break this down. I've had a couple people call me and ask me. I want to break this down. There are 3 different races that are running at the same time. You got your triple threat. That's $50 entry fee you pay to get in triple threat. To run triple threat, you got to make flat track, you got to make mud pass, and then you got to do the paper clip. I'm still gonna have my normal street class, A, B, C, and V-trade class. So that's another $50 that you got to pay in. So if you want to run, let's say A class and triple threat, it's $100 entry fee. But you're running for 2 different pots.
Yep.
If y'all understand what I'm saying.
Yep.
And then the team challenge, that's $50 per person on each team. So that's $300 per team. And so on that, you go, like I said, if you go to run triple threat, your normal class and the team class, it's gonna be $150.
All right. Well,
But
I got a question.
You can get 3 different. You enter it in and win 3 different pots.
3 different pots. I got you.
Yeah. All right. What was your question?
I know somebody's got a lot of figuring and keeping up to do with that deal.
No, not really. We will write them down. You collect your money. All right. The drivers, when you come in, you're going to have to choose which class you want that $50. The entry fee to get in is $20 in the gate. Because we started figuring out that people roll up to the gate and say, "Oh, I'm a driver," and they never go drive. So what we're doing, like we did last time, you pay to get into the gate. You walk up there with your band. You got to figure out which class you want that $20 taken off of.
That makes sense.
So the entry's $30.
Yeah. So one way or the other, you go.
For one class. Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah, and it's not them trying to make a bunch of money, y'all. But we got to pay for this somehow.
Oh, wow.
And we're putting up a bunch of money in payouts.
That just makes sure
So,
all the drivers are getting in free is all you're doing. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had a lot of people coming up and saying, "Oh well, I'm a driver, and they never were driving.
Yeah, and there people that ain't probably not ever drivers. You know what I mean? So
Oh yeah, they'll try it.
And I'm not trying to be an ass. That hurts. That hurts us. That hurts BT. That hurts Twitties. That hurts Matt's. That hurts Blaine's, Patrick's. Y'all don't understand. At the end of the day, we got to pay the bills. If not, we're gonna close the doors. I mean,
That's right.
and I hate to sound like that, but because I had some people come up to me, well, why do y'all charge us at the gate? That's why. Actually, you're not getting charged. You're still paying it out. We're still putting it back in the pot, making sure not everybody's sneaking through the gate for free.
That's right.
Yeah.
That makes perfect sense. It just comes right off the glass you're running.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, we put the money back in, regardless. But they, like I said, Friday night, like I said, we're gonna run all the street classes. Whoever there for the be there Friday night, make your flat track passes. If you don't make your flat track passes, I'm sorry.
Yep.
You know, it is what it is.
And
Well,
series
hey, Tony.
guys, you're running the triple threat. You got to run your appropriate triple threat class series.
Well,
What we
Tony is the on the deal where you got the entry for the, I guess, the series trucks and the triple threat. What's the A class, B class, and C class running? Are they running triple threat, or that's just something different they're gonna run Friday, Saturday?
what you mean?
All right, because you got it's an
You're-
I'm
entry
not
for
understanding
the,
your question, but I'm
They're
saying.
just gonna run twos.
all right, because you said it's a $50 entry to get in the triple threat deal. Okay, correct?
Yeah.
All right, if you want to run into A class, that's another 50. Are they running the same time or?
Yeah, you will be making the same passes.
Okay.
There are no extra passes. Like, for instance,
So
me with the snowman. If I'm running the triple threat, don't you have to run the triple threat to get your points? Is that what we're doing? Okay,
Yep.
all right. So, like me with the snowman, I'm going to register to run the triple threat with the horseshoe. So I'm gonna pay $50 there. Well, I'm still gonna run the C class. So I'm gonna pay $50 there, but I only have to make two horseshoe passes. Now, with the triple threat, you take your fastest time on the flat track. You'll take your fastest time, and wherever you place that at. I'm gonna sit there and talk with y'all about a point system. Because I've had so many people tell me that, oh, you run the horseshoe faster than we can go in the flat track. Yeah, I can. It is what it is.
It can be a little easier to make up time on the horseshoe. I would.
Right.
Yeah.
And
some of the horseshoe gaps, some people, you know. So,
yeah. So what we're looking at doing is maybe however many trucks you got running flat track, whoever wins gets that many points.
Yeah.
How many trucks you got running mud pit, whoever wins gets that many points, and we just break them down from there. And the horseshoe, seeing that you running that long, you get however many points and 5 bonus if you win the horseshoe.
there you go.
I mean, versus running off of time.
Yep.
Because I can put 6 seconds on somebody in a horseshoe versus on you putting a couple tenths on me in a flat track.
That's right.
I mean, it just, I get it. I understand. We built our truck to do everything. No, we're not fast on the flat track. That's not what we're built to do. And not everybody's built to do a horseshoe. And the cheese puff, I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't expecting that Saturday, but you drove the hell out of it. Congratulations, Rhett.
Thank you, man. It took me on a ride. He had me letting off. Oh my God.
He's got a killer.
Yeah, I mean, you did a good job. But like I said, that's what I'm looking to do. Run all the flat tracks Friday, and then we do the beat car race. That way we don't mess up the flat track.
Yep. and that way also some of these guys that I know maybe they like to change some things. So
Yeah.
maybe have your flat track set up, and then it'll be, the next day before you have to be ready in the race. So you can make some adjustments, take your time, right?
Swap
Yeah,
your
I know
motor
people
out.
like to
Yeah,
do
hell
that.
yeah.
Change the air pressure, stuff like that.
Swap, yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Saturday, what we're going to do is we're going to run all our straight mud pits. Then we're going to do the paperclip. The paperclip will go street class, Sinister 6 class, A class, B class, C class, V-treads.
All right.
Gotcha.
So we're running a paperclip, not a horse. So,
Yeah, you run the paperclip. You go across the tabletops, make the turn. I know everybody said something about the tabletop. Tabletops ain't bad, y'all. We've done a lot of work on them. They're smooth. It's all in what you want to do with it. The other thing is, that race ain't won across them tabletops. That race is won down the flats and on the turns.
that's right. It's through the mud holes, especially if it's muddy. That's gonna be.
Yeah, you don't have to jump it. If you want to jump and put on a show, that's on you.
It's like,
I think Rich froze up.
He's freezing up on us.
Yeah. But
Brett must have got that Cricket Mobile.
Yeah, I'm going down 26. And I'm surprised I still got y'all. To be honest with you, we out here in the country. But the hell you do? That's my lane. On the street classes, you still with me, BT?
I'm listening, baby. I'm right here.
Okay. On the street class, y'all, everybody, we run street class on consistency. So
Yeah.
you're gonna have to make 2 flat track passes so we can get you a consistent time. You're gonna have to make 2 mud passes to get you a consistent time, and you're gonna have to make 2 paper clips to get you a consistent time. It's not about how fast the truck is.
That's right.
Now, with the Pick 6 challenge, it's on fastest time. So if you got a faster street truck, you got an advantage on the rest of them. We just gonna have to make up for it. But we judge our street class off of consistency.
Good deal. Yep. Us too. So it'll be great racing. That's gonna be a lot of racing.
It's gonna be a lot of racing. It's gonna be one hell of a show. I'm looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a great.
You got any other questions or anything you concerned you think about, BT, or something we need to hit?
I'm just going with this beater car race, man, because I got a couple pretty good little crowd of cats at work that's looking into this thing, trying to see what they're gonna do. So, and that's gonna be all run Friday. That's all gonna be run Friday night, correct?
Yeah, that's run Friday night. Like I said, we're gonna run on the flat tracks because I don't want to mess the flat track up. We're gonna run the flat tracks, and then we'll do the car race, and then we'll do the truck race, and then we'll go from there. We'll see how many people we got. I'm not gonna throw that many trucks out there, cars out there.
Yeah.
We'll do we'll have flags. You know, flag comes out, I'll stop. If you keep going past me with that red flag out, you're disqualified. I'm not playing anymore. That last time we tried to stop everybody, and they didn't want to stop, so you get DQ'd. But you know, like I said, I enjoyed the beat car race. I thought it was fun, but we changed the rules up just a little bit. No convertibles. Like I said, I want to press that factor. No convertibles, and a good working battery is basically the only 2 rules I got.
Yeah. Rhett's back unless he's froze up again. He was moving.
Disconnect your air.
Yeah, unhook the airbags, take them out, uncut the wires. Yeah. Rhett, you go get a beater car?
I'm trying. We got an Accord I'm trying to bring.
There you
Them
go.
Hondas is tough.
That class.
Them Hondas is tough, man. I'm telling you.
I want to get out there with BT.
Blaine
I
says,
got-
"What's up?" Good race, Blaine.
Huh?
I said, Blaine said, "What's up?" from the lake. He's at the lake.
Yeah. Is
race.
Godfather Racing gonna put a beater car in this thing, or what they gonna do?
I don't know. They asking Blaine. There it is. Godfather Racing's putting a beater car. Find you a beater car. Beater truck. He got a couple trucks around there. He can get in there.
Don't be talking about them Toyotas like that.
I like him. I like a Toyota. He said 2. Blaine said they got 2 is what he's saying. He says 2.
So we gonna do? Y'all want to do a team challenge this with the beater car race?
Oh, I'm game with that.
Oh,
We want some of that now.
I about to tell you, we can put a side bet on it to whose race team gets the highest point or gets the highest positions.
There you go.
Team beater car racing. I'm telling you what, y'all can think of some stuff, man. It's gamble. Something. Got to race something.
Hey,
If this thing makes you go to we got, I'll definitely put some money on it. If ours makes it,
Yeah, I mean-
definitely.
yeah, hey, how many times have we went up and been, hey, let's bet on this, let's see what this happens. You know?
Yeah, that's what makes it fun.
Curious
Hell,
to
there's
see
people
this
betting on
time.
me this fucking times.
Hold on, I'm trying to.
I think he froze up again.
Like number. Froze.
Hey, there's people that bet to see whether or not I show up to races on time. So I mean, you know,
Hey, man,
There's that.
we flip Clark quarters at lunch to see if he's buying the shop lunch at the food truck. What you talking about?
You must be hanging out
Blaine
with
yeah.
helped
that.
Singer. That's all the fun.
is Patrick and Gavin gonna bring another one? They gonna bring that Crown Vic back?
I don't know. I think Gavin's gonna be out of town. I think he's going to somewhere or something.
Well, bring it on, Patrick.
I
We'll find a
think-
driver.
I about to say if he brings it, I can probably find somebody to buy it from him or race it for him.
I thought about getting me one or two of them, just go out there and rent them out.
I know where a Traverse is, a Chevy Traverse is that for sale. They want $500 for it. So if
I called
anybody
them.
needs a beater car, hit me up. I can probably get you set up with that.
There you go. I talked to Patrick today. He hadn't crushed mine yet. I'm going to get it.
I got my old lightning bug. Put me some yellow lights on top of that thing.
That thing's pretty quick. Ain't no doubt about it.
Yeah, as long as you don't get turned around backwards and it cuts off. Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
fast.
It was all on that Accord or Civic I had on mine. Tony's froze.
We
Rex froze up again. I don't know.
yeah, he's locked up. We are going to stretch it out and get it away from the hill so it ain't a blind curve. So you can see what's on the other side of the curve and not jump the curve and not jump the hills like you. We have thought about putting a roller on the back stretch. So that's on y'all.
A roller, like a car.
No, like a little hill.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think you need to keep.
What'd you say?
I
BT?
think I liked it kind of tight, the tight turning, 'cause it makes it a little more safe. I think because if you get them where they can stretch their legs out, boy. Whew.
What I was gonna do was move them back. Just put a tire on the other side of the hill, where you just got to go around the hills.
Yeah, because some of them fellas making them swooping turns out there wide, man. That thing.
Yeah, well, we're bringing that in. The track,
Okay.
we're bringing the track in, so you can't go out as far as we were going before. Yeah, I learned a few things about the track last time. So we're
Have an out of bounds.
Yeah.
yep. The tire that Daddy hit and flipped the snowman on, yeah, we're bringing all them in just a little bit.
Hey, that's gonna be fun. We gonna like draw for positions, or how you gonna do that this time? Because it was like a free fall last time.
Yeah, we need to draw for positions.
Yeah, that free fall stuff. That was everybody was sitting in his takeoff like it was like a marathon for your spot. That was interesting though.
Yeah,
How about that?
that's some shit. When we race a dirt bike, wheelers like going in the woods and do a hammer. You all line up. There's only one hole to go in the woods. It made it interesting.
Yep.
Well, that's kind of what BT did. I told whoever got up there first got lined up. BT jumped up there and the car cut off.
Yep, and got the car cut off, went crank.
We had to hit it with a boost box and get him fired up.
Yep. Got my own rules. Rhett must be home. He's walking in the house, must be.
Taking the mail.
Oh, how about that? I hope you got Wi-Fi so you quit locking up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they I enjoyed the beat car race last time. Except some of y'all got a little crazy. And, some of it jumped out and ran across the track. All kind of dumb shit like that. But it was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed it.
But like I said, I think we're gonna split we are gonna split the classes, trucks and SUVs versus cars. Because I don't want a truck hitting the car and going over the top of it. Stuff like that.
Yeah, you got to get that safe. It's fun, but you got to keep it safe. You don't want anybody.
Yeah. Well, that's what was going on last time. There was some stuff I didn't like. Like I said, we gonna fix this and try to make it where it's a lot safer and better. But
yeah, I feel sure you're gonna have probably twice the vehicles this time because it's gonna be.
Well, we'll run heat races like we did, and get it worked out. But Chandler got in that Nissan Maxima that I brought up there, and he ran the thing out of gas.
Oh man.
He ran it so hard, he ran that sucker out of gas, and I think either 5 or 10 gallons of gas in that thing. He run it completely out.
Okay. Well, didn't Cody left a little all-wheel drive Subaru there too, didn't he?
Yeah, it's still there.
Man, you got all kind of cars there.
It looks like a junkyard out there.
Hot damn.
I need to go over there and get them all running. Probably do that Sunday. Go over there and see if I can get them monsters fired up and get them race ready.
Rhett's back, y'all, for the third time.
That's what happened.
I'm ready for the beater car race and a full weekend. I'm gonna bring the grill up there, cook out some food before we race on Saturday. What time does the race start Saturday?
Race starts Saturday, I believe, at 5.
Okay.
I'd have to look back at the flyer, but I believe it's at 5. That way we can try to get it. I don't want to do it when it's extremely hot. Because ain't nobody gonna like it. And that way we can go ahead and get it knocked out and get it going. But I would rather race at night anyway because it's cooler.
Yeah,
that'll make. You got plenty of time between the races. That's for sure. You'd be alone. You can swap the motor out if you got to swap out or whatever.
You gotta fix it.
Y'all, we do have the wash pit down there. So if you want to wash your trucks before you leave, you can wash them. Just be considerate with everybody. Don't go down there and act like an ass. No drinking. If I catch you drinking, you're not getting the entry fees back. That's it. You're done.
No drinking or driving. Gotcha.
Serious stuff that we're doing, man. You need all your reaction time.
Yeah, I mean,
yes, sir.
If I don't get to drink, y'all don't get to drink. Now, after the last truck runs, or after you're done racing, you can go drink all you want to. But no drinking before you get in them trucks. Yeah.
You got JB's on here looking for a flag man job. Won't know if you need a flag man.
I don't know if you want to stand out there.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if you want to stand out there. That's some sketchy stuff out there, boy. Yeah, had me on my toes, ready to turn and run, and I done run enough already that night. Cause I ran to Kinsley when she rolled over. I ran to Daddy when he rolled over. I ran to Randy when he rolled over, and I ran away from my bug. So I did enough running the other day. I realized I am not as young as I used to be.
You about ran a marathon.
You're right. A lot of running.
You about ran a marathon out there.
Yeah. I'm
all sprint.
gonna have to keep me a side by side or something with me.
The fastest when he was running out the bug, he kind of like eased out that thing and looked behind him. And he said, "Oh shit, let me get the hell out of here."
Yeah, you must have been inside my helmet because that's exactly what I said. I said, "Oh shit, I got to go."
He was putting them down. I said, "Man, good night."
None of these guys were cutting him any slack, bro. Run.
No, I think they were aiming for me. To be honest with you, I really think.
Take him out.
Jeffrey said he looked up and all he seen was a snowman racing jacket going across the track. And he said, "Oh shit, I'm about to watch my brother get hit." I said, "Boy, I was moving, son, is all I can tell you." I said, "He ain't seen me run that fast in a long time."
He was getting it. That's gonna be great. Oh, fun.
I think the last time I run that fast, I was getting shot at. That's all I can tell you.
Man, yeah, I don't like that neither.
No.
And like I say, next weekend there's something for everybody. No matter what your favorite type of racing is.
Yep.
Come pay your money, get in the river class, and do it. And
like I said, we're gonna make
you don't turn. Come do your straight stuff, man. Come run in the mud. Yep. You know, tiptoe around the paper clip, or don't do it. Just show us how fast you are on the flat. Come play. It's a 2-day event to have fun. You know, with your mud racing friends. Bring it on.
What time y'all be opening up? Friday. You gonna be somebody there Friday can come in and stay the weekend?
Yeah. I believe Candy's open the gates at 3 to 4 o'clock. Racing starts at 7. Renfro's gonna be running a little bit late because he's got to get off of work and head that way. So we may push the start time back just a little bit because I like to hear Renfro announcing. That's just me. It makes me feel better when I can watch my videos and hear him announcing. It just is what it is. Not to mention, I know he missed the beater car race last time, and he said he was kind of hurt his feelings that he missed that, but he had some other stuff he had to do. And I said, well, you get to see it this time. So, like I said, we're supposed to start at 7. Renfro maybe run a few minutes late, so we may just wait on him to get here whenever he gets there, and then we'll start. But the driver's meeting and everything, y'all, I'd like to have it at 6:30. Go ahead and get all this stuff done and get it all through. Beater car race. You need a neck brace and a helmet. If you don't have a neck brace, let me know. I'll find you one. You're not borrowing my helmet. I'll give you one of my old ones, but you're not borrowing mine.
Neck brace, helmet.
Yeah, I don't like anybody else ahead my helmet. All other racing, race jackets, helmets, neck braces. Make sure you got your stuff on V-treads. I want y'all wearing Hans device. If you got Hans, wear them, because I wear the Hans and the neck brace. Just in case something does happen, it will try to save my neck, what's left of it. But like I said, if you don't have it on, you will not run.
Yep.
I'm sorry, that's just the way it is.
Yeah, and that's something that we're probably going to go to next year. Probably going to start requiring Hans advice. We need to talk about that.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like a roll cage. It's kind of like with a roll cage, you only get one chance of building it right.
Yeah.
So if you roll over and you can't go back and say, "Man, I wish I had that Hans on," because you paralyzed, you're dead now.
Oh yeah, I like mine. I ain't no doubt. There's a difference.
Tyler Mathias is supposed to be lining everybody up for these classes. If they call the classes, get staged up, get ready to go. We're not going to have as much downtime as we had last time because we got a lot of trucks to run. You get called up to go run, you either better be in your truck, you better have a real good reason why your truck's not ready to go. If you have an issue with the truck, let us know. We'll put you to the back. I can only push it back so far. I want to see everybody make a pass, but you got to let us know. If you don't let us know, we're going to skip you. If I skip you and you're not up there by the time the end of the class, you're done. I'm sorry.
And guys, if you're one of those people who feel like they need to watch the truck in front of them, you know what I mean? Like, I guess sometimes I consider myself that. Yeah. You need to get in your truck, be in your truck, pull up, and watch that person go from in your truck, ready to go. If you feel like you need to watch them, you need to be in your truck. Go ahead and pull up behind them or whatever. Warm yours up early or whatever. Don't be standing there and we're like, hey, dude, you're next. Please don't do that.
I ain't got a hunt for you.
Yeah, if we got a hunt for you, I'm not real good at hunting. I quit playing hide and seek when I was little.
I will admit, I'm one that likes to watch what the guy in front of me does, but if you ever see me sometimes, I pull up. Not that I'm trying to get all up in their stuff while they're going, but I want to see what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Get the line, maybe.
Truck.
I like watching from my windshield.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go. When I put that helmet on, I'm ready to go to work.
That's right.
Yep.
So be ready.
But like I said, I'm not trying to be an ass about it, but we've got a lot of downtime, and I've heard a lot of complaints about it, and we've got to fix this problem.
Yeah, that ain't good for business. They don't like that. I agree. 100%.
And the thing is, it's hot as hell out there. We're hot. We've been out there all day. This is going to be a 2-day event, so all my track crew's going to be tired. So we're just trying to work this thing through so it's faster. All y'all been out there for 2 days. It's going to be hot. You know, if you got a problem, come to us. Let us know. We can work things out. We can figure stuff out.
Yep. I get you.
And that's the biggest thing is just try and make things work, things work smoother, put on a better show. The better show we put on, the better off things are going to be.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep.
It's all about the show, man.
If you can't get people in the gates and in the stands, I can't add more money to the track.
Yep. That's what pays the bills.
That's
Drivers, what people don't. That's what people understand. Drivers don't pay the bills really.
Yep.
They put the show on. They put the show on to get the people, but
they do.
They put the
they
stand.
do. But if we don't get people in the stands,
that's right.
I can't put more money in the classic because I actually want to add $1,000 to each class, plus entry fees. That's my goal, is to continue to grow this thing to where we can put $1,000 on each class.
Yeah.
To run for, and you know, because that's what I'm looking at. You know, I know how much money we put in these trucks. I don't know God how many weak trucks we got around here now. I think we got five or six trucks around here now. Trust me.
Yeah.
We know how much money goes in these things, but it's nice to win a little bit back. And if we can't put on a good show and more people come in the gate, I can't add more money back to the pot.
That's right.
Agree 100%.
I mean, BT, you know what that's like. I mean,
you know, that's something every driver can do. Share these posts, share everything, invite people, get your friends to come to do your thing, man.
Like and shares. Let's go.
And that's the thing about it. I've had a lot of people tell me, well, boy, I didn't even know there was a race. I didn't know there was a race. Well, I share just about anything and everything I see on Facebook that pertains to racing. And I'm like, how did you not know?
That's like, man, I done been to the station before in Branchville, and the man's like, where y'all going? Y'all got a race? I've been living in Branchville for 40 years. They didn't know y'all had a mud bog in Branchville, you know?
Yeah.
There's a sign down there.
Yeah. It's
Branchville mud bog that way.
But just spread it and get it out there.
Go to Irises, huh, BT?
Yeah, they don't come to Irises, eh?
You know something about mud bog, and you have to.
The Mecca.
Mecca.
And that's the thing about, like, the other day, Tender Farms put out a thing with all the list of the races and stuff that were coming up and going on, you know, and I shared it. And like Chris Keaton made a comment about, you know, he thought it was cool that we were all sharing stuff and doing stuff like that. And it is. And the thing is if we don't help each other grow, we're all going to fail.
That's right.
Point blank. You know, when we go racing,
part of one big thing, you know?
Yeah.
I like it.
And that's like, it's like us when we come to y'all's track and y'all come to our track and stuff like that. You know, we got to go support each other and help each other grow.
Yeah.
It's kind of like with the fire department. You know, if you don't work together, you ain't never gonna get nothing done.
Yeah.
Right.
That's like Dad and them. We went to. Well, I didn't make it to Blaine's. You know, it sucks. You got to go watch, but yeah, I might be doing that at the Triple Threat too.
Why are you going to watch?
I ain't got nothing to run, man.
What'd you do to the Grape Ape?
I'm waiting on some Barons.
It's true.
What kind of Barons?
I had to refresh my motor, man. And I'm waiting on parts.
Oh, put one of them killers in that thing. Huh?
No.
Had to re cubic inch and head that thing.
Yep.
He's
We
going to
we tried
400
600,
cubic inch.
502, 502 and a half. How about that?
That's what they can do. 502 and a half.
Yeah, 502 and a half. Ford
502.
motor. JB's building it for me. Ford motor.
Oh no. I got nothing to worry about now.
I ain't gonna say how big a Ford small block will actually go, but
Pretty good size. Pretty good size.
I seen a big block on Facebook. They were
it
sharing
won't,
around.
it will not go to a 402 safely. I can tell you that. I mean, a 502 safely, it will not. You get close, but you won't get that big.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I
Well,
don't
fellas,
I don't want one that big. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm
it'll
good.
cause you more problems everywhere else, more likely.
More damn headaches.
Well, this is good, but we back into the school era. So I got my hour quota.
You got home, don't you, boy?
I gotta get kids into bed.
I'm going back to work. I gotta put
Go
this
get
shit
them out the pool.
straight line.
Go get them
Yeah.
out the pool.
Everybody knows where to be next weekend, Friday and Saturday night. You better be at Orangeburg. Every type of racing, man. You know,
Anything
even
you want, bro.
say you're a flat track killer and you do some straight line mud bogging, come enter the triple threat and just
Try
tiptoe around the paper clip, or don't, and at least come represent your flat track self, to flex your flat track muscles, to show some that there is some of y'all that will come run, but you got to
Yeah.
come run. You can't just say you're gonna and then don't come. So come run the triple threat with us. Tony's doing it off point. So
Yeah, we are doing it off points, not off times.
it
So
won't wade really to the horseshoe. There's 2 straight line events and only
Yep.
one horseshoe. So it's pretty even, I would think.
It's gonna be fun. Try a little bit of everything. So
That's right.
we gonna run everything.
yeah,
And the
us
Senate
too.
will be there running. The teams are going to run. And hey, the team racing,
I don't forgot about the team racing.
Eric can hook you up on the team racing. He's building teams and all that. They've got a bunch of stuff going on with that, and he will hook you up. So
I think they got like 5 teams now, or something, 5 or 6 teams now, I believe.
and I
Well,
know our guys are, some of them don't want to say when they're coming or if they're coming or what,
Yeah.
but just let him know, and he can keep your seat. He can keep your team under wraps if you need that to happen.
Yep.
Well, the team challenge, that's winner take all. Right now, if there's 6 teams in it, that's $1,800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if things are going right, I may add some money in on that team challenge.
Yeah.
So-
So there's plenty of money to be won or had.
Yeah,
That's right. All different ways to win.
and that's what I was looking at. If you go out there and you run the triple threat, you run the regular classes, and you in the team, you put in $150. You liable to walk out there with well over $1,000.
Yeah. Good. That's a good pay. A good deal. A lot.
So there's always that.
And you can always put some extra money in your pocket with the beater car race. Don't forget about the beater car. race.
Yeah. I mean,
Come on.
you
I mean,
get
what do
wins.
you- You got everything.
Anybody. We got round track racing. We got straight line. We got flat track, horseshoe. We got it all.
What the heck you want, you know?
You know what it sounds like to me? Sounds like to me I got a lot of headaches coming. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yep. Either be there or be square next weekend, Bo. How about that?
I've been told I'm kind of crazy more than a few times here lately, so I guess we're gonna figure out what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be fun. Good race.
Oh yeah.
Grain is the thing to do, right, Tony?
What'd you say?
Sometimes going against the grain is the thing to do. You just got to
Oh,
do something sometimes and try.
I never follow the same steps. My mom and daddy always told me I was completely different, so there's that.
I think mine told me the same thing too.
I'm not real good at following suit. Oh, you doing that? Cool. I'm gonna go do this.
That's what my wife tells me.
Yep.
Always. But All right, Friday night and Saturday night, y'all better be Orangeburg.
It's to be,
Hit up
man.
with Tony with the spots. You got some spots left, Tony. Y'all sold out.
I don't think it's sold out yet. The spots, I've had a few people contact me about them. If you buy a parking spot, it's $100, but that's for all weekend. That's Friday and Saturday night, and that's a one adult entry. So, I mean, if you go all weekend, it's $40, and then you got the parking.
Yeah.
Which was normally what, $30 or $40 a day. So I mean, you get out on a deal with doing it that way. But we did it because it's easier to keep up with from Friday night to Saturday night. Well, I had this parking spot on Friday night, and I had this parking spot on Saturday night. So now we got to figure out where, who, and what, when. So it just made it easier and simpler for us.
Yep. And you don't want to be there both nights because you don't want to miss the beater car race.
No.
And if you don't make your flat track passes, you're screwed on the triple threat. So you're going to be night. Come have a good time. Get out of it. Bring your grill. Bring your cooler. Let's have some fun.
If anybody's coming in Friday night, message me on Facebook or call my phone, send me a text message, whatever. If you're coming in on Friday night and you need to drop your truck and want to go to a motel down there at the 145 exit off 26, pretty good motels. You can go there. You can come to the track, drop your truck and stuff, and then go. That's what I prefer you do because we go lock the gates at the racetrack. I don't like leaving my truck outside when I go off visiting other places. I don't like that. It's too much money, and that's my babysitting out there. So
if
it ain't under lock and key, I don't like it. But if you're coming in Friday and you're racing, you want to leave your truck or whatever, and you go to the motel, that's fine. Just leave it there. It's going to be fine. We're going to lock it up anyway.
And there will be some people camping. So
there will
be there. It'd be good.
Stuff. So there's going to be people there. But if you need anything or anything like that, just shoot me a message, call me, send me a message on Messenger, and we can go from there and get you set up. Do what we need to do.
Good deal.
There is primitive camping. There's no hookups or anything like that. So, I mean, if you want to come out and sleep in a tent, that's up to you. And then we go from there.
Heck yeah. Well, we appreciate all
that. Like a plan.
I know I'm excited.
Yep. Tony's putting on the race of this season right here. Appreciate it, Tony. It's going to be a fun. You can be wide open, but it's going to be fun.
It's going to be.
Man, I'm used to being wide open. Sleep don't really work for me anymore. So
I hear that. Can we swap meet?
Yeah, that's fine.
Got a question. He said yes. Tony said hit him up. If you're going to stand out there and flag, you can swap meet, JB.
That's right.
All right. Well, good seeing you, Tony. Appreciate it. All the great information like usual. And we'll be ready. We'll probably talk to you before the race next week. But
I'm about to say, I'll talk to y'all before then. I hope so anyway.
Yeah, we'll talk to you before then. We'll have you back. We'll get back on. Your usual guest seems like me, you, and Rhett usually. So.
Yeah, well, it's always a good time,
That's right.
If you can't sit there and cut up and have a good time, and what's the need to even do this crap?
There you go. That's it.
Todd on us, but he couldn't come tonight too. So
yeah, he was out of town.
The boy
down there somewhere anyway.
Hewlett's truck.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He drove the wheels off that thing.
Did they name the truck yet? Did the truck have a name, or you don't know?
Name Vicious, baby.
Vicious what name? I heard some stories, so I was working, but that's another thing. But all right, we appreciate it. I guess until next time, Rick.
Yeah, man. Get your
Tony. We'll see y'all next Wednesday or at the races. It's been good. We get all our sponsors back here. See them. Thank you.
Yep.
Rhett's got his list. He got his list. He's gonna bring out his sponsors.
Yes. I don't.
We'll thank them all. You see them on the background behind me. I think I got a little list here. We got Red Line Cars, Hustler Racing, McCarran Heating and Air, Spare Parts Racing, Cooch Renovation. That Coach Renovations, right? I said it wrong every time. I can't read it, fellas.
Johnny Martin, what still in it?
Addiction, Twitty's Mud Bog, Branchville Mud Bog, Orangeburg Mud Bog,
Hands Repair,
Palmetto Mudway, Southern Thunder Mud Track. Who we missing?
Southern Thunder, All About Mud, Twitties. We got Muddy Addiction. Tool Brothers. That's the one I couldn't read. I got it now. Triple Threat Engines. They might be at Triple Threat. Holy City Proud Boys and the Godfather Racing. Hey, and Johnny Martin Well drilling, the main man. Thank all everybody. Appreciate it. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Y'all boys be good.
All right, man.